Hello everyone! We got some invaders coming into our Viking town in Stonehearth, and we are sending out our troops to go and fight these Varanus that are gonna try to cross our beautiful bridge over here. Someone's already come out, Anadrak is getting ready to fight the Bantos here as well. Up there we got Matt shooting, and we also got Darkness Dave with her crossbows and bows. So first in this episode, guys, we are gonna deal with this group of enemies, which can be kinda tough to fight sometimes. Then we're gonna continue with our little park that we have been working on, and we're also gonna continue on improving our town overall, and making maybe sure that we are making these improvement tools, maybe also work a bit more with our cook to make some more tasty food. And I also want to look into maybe seeing if we can work a bit with the brewer to make some more, you know, delicious drinks, because we might be progressing with that for a bit. That we're gonna take a look into after the battle. But I hope you guys had a great weekend and week and so on, and yeah, hope you had a good time basically. Okay, getting a lot of meat from this, that's good. We may want to remove a couple of ladders here down in the water as well. Gonna do that after the battle. Look at them actually using our bridge to shoot them down, that's pretty awesome. Ah, I love this beautiful song, it's so nice. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna remove that one. We could let this one remain in the water, because the enemies are not gonna be able to use it anyway, because they need to have access to this one, right? So it's fine to have that one around. So here we have the park, we're working on it, get it planned out a bit, and we're growing some trees, which I'm not sure if we will be able to stunt, because we're using this one, a farm plot, to grow some walnut trees, and if we can't stunt them, which I'm pretty sure we can't do, we will have to make those tree planters. I think I did queue up a couple of those. Yeah, here we have them. So in these we can create saplings. So put down seeds and make some saplings. And since we already have most of our herbalists over here in this building, we may as well do it there as well. But you know, we might do another garden later on, because this is our park, right? But it would be nice if the herbalists have their own beautiful little garden on their own, right? Because it would fit in very nicely. So I guess we can actually move away the flowers somewhere. I'm not sure if we want to do that at the moment, but we can do that later. I think I'm gonna put the saplings over here for now. So they're gonna be a little bit of a distance away, and we're gonna figure out eventually where we want to have these. And let's put them all out so we can grow a few saplings at a time. I see we also have some new water planters. Let's put those out. And maybe we can have them over here as well. Maybe keep them next to the ones we got. Yeah, that's gonna be better, I think. Okay, there we go. And let's look around a bit here. So we have a potter molding bench, and I'm pretty sure I haven't put that out. We also have to put out some more potter kilns and so on. So let's see, I don't really have a good place for these, so there's gonna be like a little placeholder location for those. But maybe next, we could have them down in the harbor for now. We're gonna make the harbor bigger later on as well. But having them work down there by the harbor can be nice. Maybe it can work by the road, that can also work, I guess. Yeah, maybe by the road. And I think I've never seen this one. This is the potter kiln, but it's not the standard rye children one that you usually have. There we go, we got that, and let's get a potter wheel. We can have this one like that maybe. And then we have the potter's molding bench. That's where we'll be molding things together. And let's have that one, something like that. And then we have some brewer tools as well. We got the brewer kettle, used for mashing, heating and boiling brews to require low or a good grade fuel. So this is another thing we're gonna need, and this one is very special because it needs more height than your usual things. This one had to have 2 or 3 blocks above it free, because I think your person climb up on this one maybe, or they have to stand on the ladder, I think. Yeah, so probably like 2 blocks above it, or 3, not entirely sure. But we don't have a good building for that. So since we have quite a few of our brewing things in here already, let's see. In here, we might want to put this in here as well. However, let's make sure we put it down here for now. because then it should be possible to access it. Yeah, that should be fine. And we have enough room above our heads. That's pretty good. And then we also have a shredding vat used by the brewer for crushing and mashing fruits. Maybe this one we can put outside, because that could look kind of fun where they're mashing some fruits. Yeah, maybe it can stand and mash the fruits over here. Maybe if it spills over a little bit, the chicken can take those parts, I guess. Yeah, let's go like that. And then an empty wine... Oh, we had a mission for that, didn't we? Oh, it's just about to arrive back, I think. An update, don't beat that one. It'll be back anytime now. Tomte is back. Yes, you can have them, okay. Tomte shall deliver the present to the destination as soon as possible. For our help, we are rewarded with some crafting recipe. You must click it and use the learn command to unlock the recipe. We got 2 Frostfeast crafting recipes, and I remember I said several times to show you guys what things we are unlocking. And today, guys, I'm not gonna sway away anywhere else, and I'm actually gonna show a few that we have unlocked so far. And this is usually a winter event that you get during Christmas IRL. But if you had a game before it ended, you could have a few things to do it anyway. So we already started the questline pretty much. So let's hear consumables. Here you are, got 3 of those. So we're gonna click and learn. There we go. So oh, the brewer got one, that's nice. Herbalist got one and blacksmith. So let's go into the crafting categories. There should be a specific one. So here we got some Frostfeast. We can make a decorative Frostfeast candles, tables, none on the potter. And here we have some beautiful outed worker holiday cheer coat. That's a beautiful little thing. That's pretty cool. So all of them will be found under the Frostfeast category. I think we had a few with the blacksmith as well. Ooh, look at that one. Slowly burns throughout the entire season to keep alive the warmth of Frostfeast. That's a beautiful candle. I kinda wish I had that without Frostfeast even. That would be nice. And maybe a different one. Maybe like an iron candle holder as well, instead of only gold, right? And let's see the cook. I'm interested to see what we got in this one. Maybe I haven't gone with the cook. Let's check the brewer then. I have it. The Frostfeast egg and milk punch. So they will get drunk with this one. Will want to engage in conversation more often. Slightly faster crafting, but maybe it will be worse quality. And then we also had the Frostfeast mulled wine. So this one will make them craft faster. Protected from chill and cold weather. And also less damage from freezing weather. That's good. And it also will become drunk. Take longer while crafting. So it goes faster but also slower. That's interesting. Less menacing to the enemies. The halfling will want to engage in conversation and sleep a lot more than usual. And this one we can kinda do almost. We do have seasoning. We do have sweeteners. We need a basket of fruits and wine. That should be possible soon. So I'm gonna wait with that for a bit maybe. So this one, large eggs, that would be like an ostrich egg. Jug of small ale. A simple brew with very little alcohol content and quite a bunch of nutritional content. Ideal for thirsty workers, is better than water, I promise. So they're gonna be very talkative. And malted grains and grains. Okay, so I think I'm gonna try to keep a few of those. Requires a place at the brewer kettle. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh, herbal tea, that would be great. I love some tea. 5? Not sure, that might be overkill. The thing with this one is that you actually place it in world and they can come and pick servings from it. It's pretty cool. So I think we started with that maybe. Did I make unfermented mead? Let's see. Yes, we do. Okay. Here we have the sack of molded grains. We can use like wheat, probably barley as well, and corn to make some malted grains. So that's pretty easy for us to do that. However, I think we're gonna put that on maintaining like Like one of those maybe, or two. And that can be at the bottom. And yeah, do we need this one as well, by the way? The brewer may use this frame to let certain products dry before they can be used. Both tea and coffee require drying during their production. Okay, so I think we may need one of those drying beds. I'm actually not sure how that works. Because the game doesn't say anything here that we actually need this one. Brewing kettle. Maybe that's a different tea, let's see. Here we have something. Creative steam in the tea leaves. Green or black tea leaves, okay. Okay, so this is the green tea. Like green tea, so that's a special one. And here we have lavish tea that, we need some sweetener of that as well. Okay, so there's a little bit more advanced tea and black tea in a black little container as well. Okay, that's interesting. There's a lot of things to do in this game. A lot of things to discover and things to do. Always something to occupy you, at least when you have the Ace mod. Okay, so let's see, are we missing something here? We're missing wood, okay. So I'm actually gonna harvest what we got over on this side. Because we're gonna be building a road that leads over the bridge later on, and then we're gonna build the village over here as well. I see we have a couple of enemies out here. I think we can send up our group to go and defeat those guys, because we don't want to have them around here, right? Let's see the herbalists as well. They also have some frost feasts. So we got an pine tree, we got some decorations and some more trees. That's pretty cool if you want to make a little Christmas village. Pretty awesome. Oh, a large frost feast goat as well. That's awesome. This one they tend to burn up in Sweden. Every year they burn it up pretty much. I'm not sure if it survived the previous year or not, but far up in north of Sweden they love to burn that one. Oh yeah, we got some banners as well. Let's make the doors. Do we have them? Yes we do, 21 doors. There we go. Okay, let's go for this last guy. There's a camp over there as well. Okay, I'm gonna talk with the bunnies soon. Let's go defeat these guys as well. We want to try to clean these camps out. We don't want to have them around. Looks like we got a lot of bunkers. A lot of those clubs. They're pretty powerful, so it makes sense that they equip it. I wonder though, maybe we should dual wield with one of our footmen. I think I'm gonna Anorak, you can maybe be dual wielding for a bit. Because different weapons gives different debuffs, so that's pretty good. Here we go. The camp is gone. Awesome. Wonder, do they have any more camps around? Is that gold? I wonder, is it actually something under it? I don't want to destroy this place. But I was wanting to know if there was something under it. Doesn't seem so. I do see, however, they do have bright bells. So if we still needed bright bell, we could have gotten that from that. But I think we're fine for now. So let's make our soldiers help around town a bit. Maybe we can chop down some trees for us. And what we can do as well is maybe to allow a few of them to help building. So if you have a mod called Swords and Plowshares that allows your soldiers to help around with the normal mundane tasks as well around town, it's pretty good. Because then they can be doing something useful. Because the game is, the game kind of doesn't run very good. So it's best to make the best use of your people with as few people as you got. Even though we have almost 30 people here, so. So with the potter we need to train them up. How much? We out of clay? Okay. Because we have to make that little teapot. They didn't queue that one for some reason. Let's make 4 of those. But before that we have to level up, and we can make some thatch beds to level with that. That's fine. Then we don't have to waste as much clay for it. And then we also want to find more clay. So I'm doing a little experiment underground here as well. So below the surface here, we are actually mining out a bit that we're gonna put some smoke underneath this. That is the plan at least. Down here we're gonna be... I guess we can mine it all out basically. Make it big and open, and that's gonna give us a lot of materials as well. It's gonna be super useful. Okay, there we go, and then we can keep going a bit further back as well. Here we go. So that should give plenty of stone, and what we're putting under there, we're actually putting these chimney emitters that's gonna be underground. And the idea is to have them to create like a fog around the park. Or in town, it might just look pretty cool. I showed that briefly in the previous episode, so that can be pretty awesome. And we can actually try to put it down here for fun. Because we already mined a little bit down here. So let's try the big one. Another thing we can do here would be to see if we can maybe sell and maybe buy some wood. Can save a bit of time that way as well. I'm actually gonna buy a couple of these bush seeds so we can grow them. So a couple of standard berry bushes. We can do maybe some pure... that's gonna look weird, so I'm not gonna do that one. But some lotus roses could be nice to decorate with. These one I love, look beautiful. And a cattail, I'm not sure if it fits here, but I like them because they're like tall grass that you can put next to the water, and I think it looks pretty nice. Oh yeah, coffee plants, let's go. I think, however, they may be different coffee plants, because Ace has their own coffee these days. 14 plushie toy rabbits. I can't do that, that's way too many. There's some crazy requests from Tom T. Let's make a few little potions. Hydrophobic, protect from getting soaked. Will be granted to all halflings with side effects. Okay. This one doesn't feel like it's very needed for now. Maybe if there's like a specific event or something, but not really. This one, however, is really nice. Okay, it's looking pretty beautiful here. We have a lot more work to do though. I think we should be planting some flowers around the trees. But before that, let's check this one. Shook down. Thank you. I'm sure the little snake ones will find this quite satisfactory. The doors they're speaking about. May our friendship ever blossom. He offers you glittering bags as payment to get 4 gold flakes. Thank you. Tamer the swimmer. Nice. Already level 3 potter. That one's really quick. That went super quick. Another thing, guys. So we did some kind of like fruit tree plants over here. And it seems we can stunt the trees, I can see that now. And this one isn't sitting centered either. But the thing is that we can actually make 3 farms. We can make a timber farm. And if we make it like... I'm not sure how fast it will actually grow up. But we can make our own little timber farm. And it would make sense to have it where we have our carpenter, right? So this is where we're going to be having our sawmill. It makes a lot of sense if we chop these down and then we'll make a tree farm here. So I think that's gonna work out great. So here we have the little smoke I was speaking about, and I think it actually works pretty good. I do not think it's overkill, but I may want to have it one on that side and maybe one on this side. Maybe one in the middle. It's gonna make it look pretty cool. There's a little bit of smoke like coming out like that. It's gonna be great. So, let's give it a go and try to make some flowers to grow around here as well. And what kind of flower should we go for? We could go for a mix, I guess. But I think we're gonna start with maybe snow poppy, because they're like native to the biome. I'm just gonna go around and see how this is gonna look. Might be removing a few of those later, because I think I might want to have potentially park benches. Maybe we can do it until it reaches over there, on the same over there. And then we can see if we want to have some benches over there. We go like that. That's where we end it. So we're just gonna do the same everywhere. And this is, by the way, one of the most beautiful weathers in the game, I think. So we have distant thunder. So there's like a distant raging thunder. It's like in the background. I love that IRL. So nice to like hear it. I think so. Maybe some people are scared of it, but when it's far away, it's not too scary, not to me at least. So I think these flowers around is hopefully gonna make it beautiful. And let's try the idea with my park benches. I'm not sure if we have any at the moment. If we don't have that, I'm just gonna craft a couple. Okay, we do have 4 of them. Okay, nice. So, they're gonna sit pretty good there actually. We may wanna redesign under, maybe. But it's kinda nice to have a little bit of green there as well. Okay, so let's make a few more benches. We can also make the Archipelago bench. I'm gonna make these first. They might be a little bit more cute than these ones, so I'm gonna go with these one first. And these one feels more like an indoor bench to me. And I think we should look into adding some kind of lights as well, maybe in the corners. I haven't decided what kind of light at the moment though. Like we could go for these stone braziers. However, I think they're gonna be too much. Let's give it a go, but I think it's gonna break the natural feel of the place. But let's give it a go. Might look pretty cool combined with our little fog we got. A group of 3 masked people calmly make their way toward the banner. Ooh, these 3 figures, I've seen them before, they're pretty awesome. They seem peaceful, greeting anyone who comes close with a strange but simple motion, spreading their hands open wide in a circle, then clasping them together as they bow their heads. You may not enter. That would be rude. These look pretty cool. I love these guys. They look so awesome. Look at them. I kinda wish I could have them living in my town. Peaceful travelers, welcome. Upon reaching a point near the banner, the 3 masked individuals stop. Everything about them is strange. Their faces are completely covered by the mask. Their heads covered in hoods, their hands covered in gloves. Their feet, so small, are sheathed in the tiniest of boots. The material of their garments seems to be one of the otherworldly origin. Shining in the sun, blown in the breeze, and most notably, they each have a beautiful golden necklace set with a massive sapphire. Who are you? The masked figure look about them. Inspecting buildings and garments, they seem as interested in our clothing as we are in theirs. The smallest one reaches out as though to touch one of our boots, but the tallest one makes a quick hissing noise which forces the little one to straighten back up. The tallest figure takes a step forward and begins to speak. They make a large flourish of greetings with their arms, seeming to encompass all of the halflings who are nearby. Not so many nearby here, but yeah, I guess so. And then speaks, their voice soft and a few octaves higher than the size suggested. Disciple of Monkey, greetings. Of Hestia we travel, from royalty of our lineage. We introduce, please. The small figure raises their hand above their head and then bows deeply. As they move, the mysterious cloth flows and trails behind in motion. The voice sounds familiar to squeaking gears. Their voice sounds more similar to the squeaking gears that of a voice we are used to, and is slightly muffled from behind the mask. Lily of Hestia, princess, painter, healer, archer. A pleasure to meet you, Princess Lily. The middle-sized figure then raises their hands similarly and bows. The figure's movements are more quick and snappy, and the cloth appears to be trying to catch up from the limbs' movements before it. There's a sense of wild strength behind these movements, and again the voice is not as expected, this time even more shrill, cracking occasionally. Dylan of Hestia, prince, poet, smith, warrior. The tallest figure repeats the gesture and bowing impossibly low. Though largest, this figure moves with the most grace, the cloth rippling through behind their limbs as though it were flown through water. Emma of Hestia, princess, eldest heir, diplomat, weaver and lancer. Greetings, Princess Emma. All of you welcome on town, yes they are. While Emma speaks, she takes a moment to look into the eyes of each person gathered around her. Our great journey, We trek under the stars of great abundance, darkness and pain we find. Bound as before, royals of Hestia declares in need many. Lily quickly stepped forward, unable to contain the emotions bubbling from behind the mask. Many, bruised and beaten, many your kind, as well as goblin orc. Bandage and Saul, many wounds, of great pain also. Turtle lizard, so cute. To keep Lily wanted, Dylan denied. Before release, nursed to good health. Waddle away, so cute. To heal, Lily finds. You're quite a spitfire, aren't you? Dylan places an arm onto Lily's shoulder to calm and silence her, then addresses the crowd himself. In need, many, of Hestia, air travels, mask with done in self-abnegation, the darkness to push, the light we bring, for sacrifice, oblation, our worth to lead we prove. To those without power, a hand of support we offer, and of support? Emma reaches under her robes and withdraws a beautiful golden scepter with a magical fire as its ornament. Of Hestia, the light, a gift we bring, nothing in return we request. Understanding perhaps? Friendship one day? Thank you for your wonderful gift, thank you, look at that. Got a beautiful weapon, wield the holy light of Hestia in defense of our town. Okay, that's nice. We also get a dangerous goblin. I guess we don't get to use the weapon against this guy, but maybe soon. He's super dangerous. I wonder if you can defeat him. I wonder. Okay, he's gone. They do have a little camp over there though. That's pretty cool. I love these people. I love their outfits. They're so cute, right? Look at them so happy, speaking with each other. Who's this guy? Is that one of our guests? Ah, that's Timo the swimmer, our potter, okay. Ah, they're talking about the corruption. They're crying about it as well. But yeah, oh, I think the fires actually looks pretty good. Let me know what you guys think. I kinda like it actually. And we can set if you want to have it on during the days as well. So if you tick this one, we can have always on. And maybe we want to have that. We just missing the last one. Oh, there we go. Timo brought it over. Awesome. There we go. That's looking beautiful. I like it. But I think we should be doing a lot more things around here. And it's going to look even more beautiful once all these flowers start to come up and grow. So that's going to be awesome. But guys, this is going to be it for today with Stonehearth. So it's going to be exciting to keep talking with these guys and see what they will offer. It's really fun when you meet these guys. And then we're going to keep working on the town and improving it and so on. But guys, thanks for checking out today's episode. I hope you had a good time. And I also want to thank my members here on YouTube for supporting me. And I hope you guys had a good time. And see you guys very soon again. Thanks for watching guys and take care.